morning, the Food and Drug Administration is asking for your thoughts on how to define the term natural on food labels. The government opened a 90-day comment period after increasing demands from people for more transparency about what we're eating. Some major food companies say they're already swapping artificial ingredients for more natural alternatives. Campbell's, Hershey's, and Kellogg's are just part of the growing list. Anna Werner looks at what it means for your kitchen cupboard. Anna, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie. Well, anyone who reads nutrition labels knows they can be filled with hard-to-pronounce ingredients. Many are, quote, generally recognized as safe, according to the FDA, but experts warn there is still a long way to go in regulating exactly what goes into our food. Would you eat your favorite cereal if you knew it contained butylated hydroxytoluene, a product also used in jet fuel? Reading food labels has become a habit for Heather Tamayasu.
BHT, a preservative, yellow 5, red 40.
This mom of a 2-year-old boy also has twin girls on the way and thinks twice about feeding her family anything with artificial ingredients.
I want to know truthfully what's in the product and not just using keywords that sound good but are, hiding something.
Now some major food companies say they're taking artificial coloring and flavors out of their products. Kraft has pledged to remove that bright yellow color, really a synthetic dye, from its classic mac and cheese by next year.
Fruity yellow, berry purple.
And General Mills, maker of Trix and other cereals, says natural alternatives like beet juice and turmeric will soon provide bright colors instead of artificial dyes. The companies say it's about listening to their customers. General Mills telling us we're really doing this because we've heard from families who say this will make the products better. But it may also be about profits. A report this year shows 80% of consumers are willing to pay more money for natural products.
This is definitely a reaction to statistics.
Heather White directs the Environmental Working Group, a nonprofit that monitors and rates over 80,000 food products based on the safety of their ingredients.
The reason that companies are making this step is because they listen when we start to vote with our pocketbooks.
Artificial ingredients weren't always taboo.
It could be a selling point.
Food historian Nadia Berenstein says in the early 1900s, when food contamination was rampant, consumers responded positively to the idea of manufactured food.
The fact that the food was made in a big factory by a big company was a thing that guaranteed in consumers' minds that it was safe, that it was modern, that it was scientific.
And ad campaigns helped boost that image. Marketers boasted Wrigley's gum offered a fascinating artificial flavor, and powdered Tang became the drink of the future.
Good, nutritious Tang.
Food processing and mass production drove the need for additives even more. Every item coming off the assembly line had to taste the same.
And here's the real breakthrough.
In the 40s and 50s, new technology like freezers and microwaves gave rise to novelties like TV dinners, packed with chemical preservatives, but widely popular. But White says regulations haven't kept pace with innovation. And these days, even with the company's new changes, there are too many unknowns about what exactly we're eating.
So there's 10,000 different chemicals that we're exposed to in food, and there are about at least 3,000 which we don't know anything about. So fundamentally, we really need to overhaul our system when we're thinking about chemicals in food.
Heather White was citing a study there done by the Pew Research Center and the Natural Resources Defense Council. She went on to say that labels like natural can be vague and misleading. The FDA says it's seeking to determine how to define natural and how to appropriately use it to categorize food. Nora?
Anna, thank you. I think this is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I think it's very important to have this information so you can make better choices.
And more and more we know how important nutrition is to health.
Yeah, but I want my macaroni and cheese in order to be yellow-orange.
I
need to do.
So whatever artificial ingredients we put in, it's okay with you?
It's okay.
For the macaroni and cheese in the box, I mean, yeah, I agree.